As we age, life takes on new meaning. Every decade brings wisdom, but it also brings changes, some of which can catch us off guard. Many people believe that after 60, life slows down. But the truth is, this can be the most fulfilling time of your life, if you avoid these 5 common mistakes. The world is full of misconceptions about aging, and many people inadvertently fall into these traps. They assume that certain things are no longer necessary, or that there's no point in trying to improve certain aspects of their lives. But that mindset can hold you back from truly enjoying your later years. Today, we'll share 5 things you should never do after turning 60. Some of these might surprise you, and most people don't realize they're making these mistakes until it's too late. Before we dive in, I just want to remind you to subscribe to our channel so you never miss a video packed with valuable tips for living your best life after 60. If you enjoy this content, be sure to hit the notification bell and like the video to show your support. It helps us keep bringing you more helpful content. Stick around until the end, because number 5 is something almost everyone gets wrong. Mistake number 1: ignoring strength training. Let me tell you a story about Robert. Robert was an active man in his younger years, but once he retired at 62, he spent more time sitting. He felt that lifting weights and exercise were for younger people, so he stopped working out altogether. His physical activity was reduced to walking around the house, and even that became less frequent as time passed. By the time he turned 67, he started noticing trouble getting up from a chair. Simple tasks, like carrying groceries or climbing stairs, became exhausting. Robert had no idea that his muscle mass was steadily decreasing, and that this muscle loss, something called sarcopenia, would dramatically impact his mobility and independence. Sarcopenia typically begins in your 30s but accelerates after 60 if you don't actively work to prevent it. It can lead to a range of issues, including weaker bones and an increased risk of falls. What Robert didn't know is that you can reverse muscle loss at any age. Studies show that strength training, even just 2 to 3 times a week, can rebuild lost muscle, improve balance, and prevent falls, one of the leading causes of injury in seniors. When you focus on strength, you also support bone density, reduce the likelihood of fractures, and maintain better posture. This also has profound effects on mental health, as exercise boosts the release of feel-good hormones like endorphins. The solution: start strength training today. You don't need a gym. Simple body weight exercises like squats, push-ups against a wall, or lifting small dumbbells can work wonders. In fact, even activities like gardening, brisk walking, or stretching exercises can improve mobility and prevent stiffness. Consider taking up a low-impact sport like swimming or cycling. Both are fantastic ways to keep your muscles engaged and your joints moving. Mistake number 2: skipping social connections. Imagine a woman named Margaret. Margaret loved social gatherings in her younger days, but as she aged, friends moved away, some passed on, and she found herself spending more time alone. She told herself she didn't mind. She enjoyed her solitude. But over time, loneliness crept in. She became less active, felt more anxious, and even experienced memory issues. She didn't realize that her isolation was affecting her health in profound ways. Research shows that loneliness is as harmful as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. It increases the risk of dementia, heart disease, and even early death. And yet millions of seniors find themselves isolated, sometimes without even realizing it. People become more withdrawn, even if they don't want to admit it, and that isolation only leads to more problems. If you find yourself isolating, it's time to reconnect. The benefits of socializing are vast. It can reduce the risk of mental decline, combat feelings of depression, and even strengthen your immune system. Reconnecting with others helps maintain emotional and mental well-being, which can be just as important as physical health. Some ways to start reconnecting could include join local clubs or hobby groups that match your interests. Whether it's a book club, gardening group, or knitting circle, there's a group out there for you. Volunteer in your community. Not only does volunteering help others, but it can give you a sense of purpose and fulfillment. Stay in touch with old friends or make new ones through online groups for seniors. Adopt a pet. They can be great companions and help keep you active. Pets have also been shown to reduce stress and increase happiness. Attend community events or classes that interest you. Whether it's a dance class, a lecture, or a cooking workshop, being out and about can expose you to new faces and new opportunities for connection. Mistake number 3, ignoring technology. Let's talk about John. John was always skeptical about smartphones and social media. He thought they were just for the younger generation. He refused to learn how to use them, convinced he didn't need them. But when his grandkids moved to another state, he realized he was missing out on seeing them grow up because he didn't know how to use video calls or social media. It wasn't just his family that he was disconnected from. He was missing out on countless opportunities to stay informed, entertained, and engaged with the world around him. Many seniors avoid technology, thinking it's too complicated. But embracing tech can make life easier and more connected. Video calls keep you in touch with family, no matter the distance. Smart devices can remind you to take medications, keep track of appointments, and even help you maintain your home environment. Online banking makes managing finances easier. Learning new tech skills keeps the brain active and reduces the risk of cognitive decline. John finally gave in and asked his grandson to teach him how to use his smartphone. Now, he FaceTimes with his family every week, stays connected on social media, and even discovered online hobby groups that keep him entertained. He has access to new information, entertainment, and even health resources that he never imagined before. The more you embrace technology, the more opportunities you'll have to enhance your life. Whether it's staying informed, connected, or even improving your health, technology can make life easier and more fulfilling. Mistake number 4, neglecting diet changes. Meet Susan. Susan had always eaten the same way throughout her life. Lots of fried foods, sugary snacks, and processed meals. She never had any issues before, so she figured she didn't need to change her diet after 60. But over time, she started feeling more sluggish, her joints ached, and her doctor warned her about rising blood pressure and cholesterol. After 60, your body processes food differently. The metabolism slows down, and certain foods can cause more harm than good. Some foods trigger inflammation, while others can help you feel younger, healthier, and more energized. Adjusting your diet isn't just about cutting out bad foods. It's about fueling your body to thrive. Small changes like reducing processed food and eating more whole, fresh meals can have dramatic effects on your overall well-being. Consider eating more anti-inflammatory foods like fruits, vegetables, and omega-3 rich foods like fish. Whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats can also support heart health and boost energy levels. Mistake number 5, not planning for emergencies. Life is unpredictable, and while none of us like to dwell on worst-case scenarios, failing to plan for emergencies can lead to unnecessary stress for you and your loved ones. Many people assume that they have plenty of time to sort things out later, but the truth is, the earlier you prepare, the better off you'll be. Let's take the example of David. David was a healthy and independent 65-year-old who never thought much about legal or financial planning. He figured his family would handle things if anything ever happened to him. Unfortunately, when he had a medical emergency, his loved ones had no idea what his wishes were. They struggled to access important documents, had to make difficult decisions on his behalf, and dealt with unnecessary stress on top of an already difficult situation. To avoid putting your family in this position, it's crucial to plan ahead. This doesn't mean being pessimistic. It means being prepared. Here are a few key areas to focus on. Review and update your will. If you don't have a will, now is the time to create one. If you do have one, make sure it's up to date. This ensures that your assets are distributed according to your wishes and helps avoid potential disputes. Set up power of attorney. Designate someone you trust to handle your financial and medical decisions in case you're unable to do so yourself. This can prevent delays and confusion during critical moments. Organize important documents. Keep copies of essential documents, like medical records, insurance policies, property deeds, and identification papers, in a secure but accessible location. Let a trusted family member know where to find them. Plan for medical emergencies. Consider creating an advanced healthcare directive, which outlines your preferences for medical treatment if you become unable to communicate. This can include whether you want life support, specific types of care, or end-of-life wishes. Reassess insurance coverage. Make sure your health, life, and long-term care insurance policies are still meeting your needs. As you age, your healthcare costs may increase, so it's essential to have the right coverage in place. Talk to your family. Having open discussions with your loved ones about your wishes can prevent confusion and ensure that everyone is on the same page. It may feel uncomfortable, but these conversations can be incredibly beneficial in the long run. Prepare for financial security. Retirement planning doesn't end when you retire. Make sure your savings, investments, and income sources, such as pensions or Social Security, are well managed to sustain you through your later years. A financial advisor can help you make smart decisions for long-term security. By planning ahead, you're not only protecting yourself, you're also relieving your loved ones from having to make difficult decisions under pressure. A little preparation today can bring peace of mind and ensure that you're ready for whatever life throws your way. Conclusion. Aging doesn't have to mean slowing down or giving up on the things you love. In fact, your 60s and beyond can be some of the most fulfilling years of your life, if you make the right choices. By avoiding these 5 common mistakes, you're not only protecting your health and well-being, but also setting yourself up for a more vibrant, active, and enjoyable future. Remember, small changes can make a big difference. Prioritizing strength training helps maintain mobility and independence. Staying socially connected protects your mental and emotional health. Embracing technology can open up new opportunities, making life easier and more connected. Eating a healthy, well-balanced diet gives your body the nutrients it needs to stay strong, and planning for the unexpected ensures peace of mind for both you and your loved ones. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. Your support helps us create more content to keep you informed and empowered. And if you know someone who could benefit from this advice, be sure to share this video with them. Let's build a community where we age smarter, stay stronger, and live better together. Drop a comment below. What's one change you're making for a healthier, happier life after 60? We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.